Good day everyone, I am CourseProject Dichoso. Today I will be discussing network programming and data mapping and exchange. These two concepts are very important in modern applications, especially those that rely on internet communication and system integration. In this presentation, I will explain what these topics are, how they work, and provide real-world examples. In today's digital world, almost everything is connected to a network. Applications such as websites, mobile apps, and online systems need to communicate with other systems to function properly. This communication is made possible through network programming, while data mapping and exchange ensure that the data being shared is understood correctly by different systems. Without these two concepts, modern applications would not work efficiently. Network programming refers to programming techniques that allow applications to communicate over a network such as the internet or the local network. It involves sending and receiving data using communication protocols like TCP, IP, HTTP, and FTP. Network programming is widely used in web applications, mobile applications, online games, and cloud systems. Every time we use the internet, network programming is happening in the background. Network programming commonly follows the client-server model. The client, such as a web browser or mobile app, sends a request to the server. The server receives the request, processes it, and sends a response back to the client. This process allows users to access data, performing actions, and interact with online systems in real time. There are different types of network programming depending on how systems communicate. The client-server model is most common, where clients request services from a server. Peer-to-peer allows systems to communicate directly with each other. Web-based networking programming is used in websites and APIs, while static programming allows low-level communication between devices. A common example of network programming is browsing a website. When you type a website address into your browser, the browser sends a request to the web server. The server then responds by sending the web page data back to your browser. Other examples include messaging apps, online banking system, and video streaming services. Network programming relies on protocols, which are rules that control how data is transmitted. HTTP and HTTPs are used for web communication. TCP ensures reliable data transfer while UDP is faster but less reliable. Other protocols include FTP for file transfer and SMTP for email communication. Network programming also comes with challenges. These include network delays, security risks such as hacking, and possible data loss. Developers must also ensure compatibility between different systems and devices. Data mapping and exchange refers to the process of transferring data between different systems in a structured and understandable way. Since different systems may store data differently, data mapping is needed to convert data into compatible formats. Common formats used for data exchange include JSON, XML, and CSV. This ensures that systems can correctly read and process shared data. In data mapping and exchange, different data formats are used. JSON is lightweight and commonly used in APIs. XML is more structured and often used in enterprise systems. CSV is simple and commonly used for data storage and reporting. Data mapping and exchange are important because they prevent errors and data loss. They help maintain data accuracy, consistency, and reliability when sharing information between systems. This is especially important in industries like banking, healthcare, and e-commerce. A good example of data mapping and exchange is an online shopping system. When a customer places an order, the order details are exchanged between multiple systems such as inventory, payment, and shipping. Data mapping ensures that all systems receive the correct information in the proper format. Network programming and data exchange are widely used in real-world systems. E-commerce platforms rely on them for transactions, while banks use them for secure data transfer. Social media and cloud services also depend on reliable network communication and data mapping. Network programming and data mapping and exchange work closely together. Network programming enables systems to communicate, while data mapping ensures that the data sent is interpreted correctly. Together, they form the foundation of modern connected applications. In conclusion, network programming allows applications and systems to communicate over networks. Data mapping and exchange ensure that the data shared between systems is accurate and compatible. These concepts are essential in building reliable and efficient modern applications. Thank you for listening.